Evening, folks. This is Vagrant. We are back playing The Sinking City. And there it is. I just fast travelled to... Are you seeing all those torches? I just fast travelled to Central Advent, and we are here to find the first monolith. Get a piece of it, and then... yeah. You remember these church people? That they all went crazy and set things on fire? It seems like they've been expecting me, based on what I'm seeing here. Just gonna make some shotgun shells, I think. Let's get fully loaded on as much as possible. Okay, we are nearly fully done. Do I have to go through the church? I've never been inside the church. I think it was barred last time. Yeah, I think I meant to go in this time. It's interesting because it looks like a phoenix. And remember, Usha was actually called a phoenix in the quest log. The time has come, brothers and sisters. We must cleanse ourselves before we face the new world. We shall leave behind all our sorrows and passions and meet our new lives pure. During the cleansing at St. Michael's Church at the Burning Bush. I wonder if, because they think the cycle's about to go through, right, and nobody's going to stop it, so everything's going to go to hell. And Katiganar's going to open up, and bad things will happen, right? So maybe they're going to be a little bit annoyed if I try to stop it, essentially.
The lid's not closed tightly, and there's still some gas in the can. It seems like it was opened recently.
I don't think either of those things suggest that in the slightest, frankly. That is crazy. Can I get up there? Do I want to get... Oh my god. Is that the Jesus statue from my side? They've all praised it and set themselves on... This is fairly brutal.
Those who are pure shall rest by his feet, and their souls will rejoice, and they will sing forever among the angels.
Acres. So I have problems with religion. Okay, is there anything else I'm missing? Alright, game, calm down. Brothers and sisters, please be careful. The end of the cycle is nigh, and wild beasts have begun to inadvertently emerge in some of our premises. If you are visiting the Satetic room, please exercise extreme caution and be sure to bear arms. Let's just go to
The door won't budge.
Oh. I'm missing a key then. Can I get upstairs in here? Probably back here, right? Yeah, there it is. Oh, hello.
You scared me. Who are you? Are you late for the cleansing too?
Sure.
I don't think my name matters.
You're right. We're beyond names now. You call me sister, and I shall call you brother.
What happened here?
The cleansing. This cycle has come to its end, and the next is about to begin. So we must purify ourselves in the fire.
Wait, you mean they did it to themselves?
With joy, brother. Joy. We have waited long for this moment, but soon the cycle will begin anew, and we will be reborn in the new world, cleansed. You can leave all this behind, brother. A fresh start. Join us.
But how do you know? What if it's just suicide?
If the cycle doesn't restart, then we are truly blessed. For we'll avoid the great calamity. Angel showed us those horrors in our dreams. If we are not reborn in the new cycle, then the seed has succeeded, and the daughter is free, and that is no world worth living in.
Huh. If you want to watch a really good film about this kind of thing, by the way, like a horror film, there's a film called The Sacrament, which is really, really good, and it's kind of like about super culty people, kind of same angle of this.
Have you seen a place on this monolith with a piece of stone growing from it? I couldn't see anything on the outside.
Oh, I know what you speak of. It's at the bottom of the basement.
You're a fire worshipper, yeah? Do you know which of the monoliths opens the way beneath the city?
Why do you ask?
She doesn't want to stop the madness, does she? But she also doesn't trust the seed. I guess.
It's where I need to go. I am the seed.
It's you, Kay Bless. Father Nicholas knew you'd come to us. We were watching our dreams for you.
What are you talking about?
Angels would whisper to us in our sleep. We had to listen to them, remember them, write down their messages, all so you could find what you seek.
This is handy.
Okay. Does that mean you know which monoliths are needed to open the way?
Me? No. No, I dreamed just a fraction of what was needed. But Father Nicholas put it all together. His notes are hidden downstairs, so that only you may find them. Take the key to the lower rooms. I think Father Nicholas left it on the altar.
Are you planning to immolate yourself?
It is the cleansing, yes.
Look, you're young, with a whole life ahead of you. You can find meaning here, in this cycle. Don't throw it away.
Just let me think about it.
That's a step in the right direction. Cans of gasoline, kindling, large box of matches. Try to get everything to the church before dawn. Well, say what you like about the crazy religious people, but they're very prompt in their immolation. If you're going to immolate yourselves in the name of the cycle and the dreamer and the seed and such, then you may as well do it on time, you know? The Lord has established his throne in heaven among the tongues of flame and fiery pits. Those that are pure shall rest by his feet, and their souls will rejoice, and they will sing forever among the angels. The sinners, contrariwise, shall go to hell, the heim of devils sunken below, with its cold streets of silver cobblestones, where they'll rest in eternal suffering. Oh, silver cobblestone sounds really nice right now. Oh, game. What are you doing? Stop that right now. Stop it. There's a pause. Oh man, what's going on? It's gone crazy. No, stop that. It's not even. It's like. Huh. If I restart the cycle, Oakmont will be destroyed because the Dreamer's daughter emerges, but mankind will be spared for another few centuries. There's no sense in postponing the inevitable. Sorry. One day someone will end the cycle and mankind... No, I'm not going to do that. Don't be stupid. Look, yeah, maybe it's PC, shut up! Look, maybe it's postponing the inevitable, but if you could postpone... I don't know, like if you could live for another 10 years with your family and all that stuff, you'd take it, right? So... Life is postponing the inevitable. We're all going to die. That's what life is. It's postponing the inevitable and finding joy in that time. So no, I'm very much not in favour of what he's proposing here. Isn't this meant to be filled with wild beasts?
Lucid dreaming, dream wandering. Someone's been studying hard.
Single round. What a suspicious looking wall. There they are. Did you just hit me? Shut up.
Sleeping draft. That's a strong one.
Yeah, same stuff I use. Cool. Not in real life, in me and... Hello. I'll talk to you in a minute, buddy. And these are notes. The human blood is to find treasures of the ones who are not human anymore. The first stone will drop the shadow on his dwelling. What? The human blood is to find treasures of the ones who are not human anymore. Is that the graveyard? It sounds like grave robbing. 3 lives take their start among the iron horses. Iron horses. In the shadow of the... The waters will wash away the first blood they spill. Iron horses. Like a car? Am I being too literal? No idea. At last, the dreams of my brothers and sisters have started to become clear. The cycle has come to its end. Time to perform the cleansing so our souls can retain their memory, their purpose. I put together all the signs from our dreams and hid them so only the seed can find them. It'll help him find what he seeks. Seed, if you are reading this, I hope you'll restart the cycle so that we may meet in the next one. Aha. Cool.
This must be part of the seal.
Oh. Birdies, lead me to glory.
Looks like this was left for me.
Oh, okay. The first monolith, by its mere presence, shall transform a man from ordinary to renowned. Once the water rises, he will divine inhuman treasures never before seen, drawing crowds and acclaim to his humble abode. Many shall praise him, transcribe his words, and share his face on paper. Seek the monolith, for it hides what the seed desires under the azure cloak. So it's underwater, anyway. The second monolith, portentous and proud, shall be delivered under Oakmont with disciples 3, each identical to the last. They shall enter this world at an uncertain hour as the first young citizens of Oakmont after the waters rise. This is nonsense. Utter goddamn nonsense. I don't know what to utter freaking nonsense. I really thought she might not do it. Crazy so-so. Oh. Oh. Okay. And the bell tolls. Yikes. Right. Okay, so, right. Whew, it's getting intense. What are we doing? Other than getting rid of that nonsense. Oh, we need to go do some research. Where do we think we're researching that? At the library? History? Research? Maybe? Is that the library? No, is that the library? I'm right next to the library. Well, we can check the library then. It seems like history research might have something to do with it, I guess. I don't know. It's not going to be City Hall. It's not going to be the police. Where's Joy? You okay, Joy? I was really hoping you'd have taken those out by now. Okay. Okay, section. History? Restricted, maybe? Ancient? Local. Yeah. The first monolith, by its mere presence, shall transform a man from ordinary to renown. Once the water rises, he will divine in human treasures and befriended. Many shall praise him, transcribe his words, and share his face on paper. Seek the monolith. I mean, it's got to be local, right? I'm gonna go check the newspaper instead. The newspaper archives. I don't know, it seems like it would be a good thing for history, but because it's saying, because it mentions all these people kind of surrounding, you know, the guy at the monolith, blah, 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 it's got me thinking that maybe, because this is something that happens over and over again, right? So maybe this is something that happened in the past, and the newspaper will have information on it happening in the past. Where is the newspaper, though? If I was the Oakmont Chronicle, where would I be? Right, it's not in Coverside. It's not there. It's not there. It's the library. That's City Hall. Where the hell is the newspaper? Am I going crazy? I am going crazy. Library. Manor. Hospital. Police station. Oh, it's because of... Stupid. Okay. Because we had to find evidence there at one point with the skull dude, basically, I guess. Let's go try it out. And if it's not at the Chronicle, then God only knows at this point. Let's just assume it's at the Chronicle and go from there. Maybe City Hall has a chance as well. Hey girl, how you living? Wait, have you got a weird symbol on your forehead? You do, I don't like you anymore. I don't mind, like I'm fine with religious people in general. I mean, that shouldn't even need to be said, right? It's when people are like crazy super religious that it kind of freaks me out a little bit, if I'm honest. What are you doing? I'm gonna do a whole, what's the film called? Ugly something. Coyote Ugly, there we go. That's what I'm doing. There we go, sorry. We're moving on. Right, period. No idea. I don't fucking know. Commoners, alright, probably. Current front page, it's gotta be front page news. Hey, look at that! Freaking nailed it! Right, a small strand line at the eastern end of Old Colony Street is now the talk of Oakmont. Jimmy Price, a fisherman living in the boondocks on the border of Grimhaven Bay and Coverside, has become famous overnight for his remarkable findings. Not a week passes without him emerging from the sea with another piece of gold, jewellery, or ancient treasure. Antiquities expert Diane Mills is baffled. These trinkets are unlike anything. Wait, it's a female. These trinkets are unlike anything I've ever seen, said Miss Miles. The only thing I can tell you for certain is it's pretty darn old. Sorry, let's do the second one as well. Eh? Oh. Okay. Interesting. The second monolith, portentous and proud, shall be delivered unto Oakmont with disciples 3, each identical to the last. So let's just go do the other one first. Maybe that one was meant to be researched at the bloody library. I should have tried that actually to search for the second one as well. Anyways, let's just do the first one first. So, border between Coverside and Grimhaven. It's over here somewhere. At the strand line on the... I assume that's what it means by strand line. I have a bloody clue, frankly. Let's assume that's the right way and head over there. Every time I see fire now, I get a little bit skeeved out. I'm a bit like burning live is not the way to go. It may be the worst way to go, actually. Now that I think about it, like what's worse than that? What is worse than that? Drowning sounds pretty brutal. People always think drowning sounds like a not that bad way to go, but you hear accounts from people who've nearly drowned, myself included, by the by. And no, it's hell. It's utter hell. And I don't remember that much of it. I was quite young when I nearly drowned, so. Fun story. No, we were on holiday in Spain. I don't know, somewhere. I don't know, somewhere with a beach that you'd go on that is in Blackpool. And I was just swimming in the ocean, which was a bad idea because I could barely swim. And I got caught in like an undercurrent. And all I remember was getting sucked under the water, getting dragged along the floor, basically pulled along, getting like dragged further and further out into the sea. And I was like underwater during this time. And it let go of me, and I sort of scrambled up to the top, and then it pulled me down again and dragged me out further and further. And I was underwater for, I don't know, I think 15 seconds or more, something like that, and I wouldn't have. Thankfully, I managed to like just kick my way out of it, and it kind of let me go a little bit. I think 15 seconds or something like that, and I wouldn't have made it back to the top. Not the only time I've nearly died by drowning, or well, suffocation, I guess. It's been a fun life. What am I looking for? Is it a house? Game is suddenly being very, very elusive. It's very cool though. I've never been down here. I actually don't know what it is I'm searching for though. I've just realised what I should be looking for. It's a bloody monolith, obviously. Like, what was I thinking? Monolith is literally what I'm here for. Look for the large monolith-shaped object.
Still wet. Someone undressed in a hurry.
I've lost count of how many nights the Archie has been trapped in this storm. We're going around in circles. Drock rocks don't let us leave this snub city or turn back to come ashore. No food left. My sister and her husband are clearly mad with hunger. They say we must jump into the sea and cross it by foot, underwater. They all just jumped into the water, my whole family with a sickly smile on their faces. Kay, help me. I'm taking the only diving suit and I will try to reach the shore. Pray for me.
No sign of a seal fragment on this side of the monolith. This isn't gonna be easy.
Time to get wet, son. Oh, whoops. I don't know what I did. I did something. Oh no. What did I get? The prophecy says that one monolith will hide what I seek under the azure cloak, obviously the water. The fisherman from the article find the golden water. He should have somewhere to dive from. Maybe I'll find some clues in his house. Okay. Oh. I was about to say, how the hell do I find his house? But the spookies will lead the way. Good old spookies. You always trust the spookies. Guide me, spookies. Guide me to glory.
No use. It's barricaded from the inside.
Or is it? Well, it is, but... Okay... I mean, can I not look at the... There's a knife in there. Is that not important? That seems important. I wonder if this is relevant. Well, looky there.
The door won't budge.
You won't budge. Letter from a relative. Jimmy, none of us is going to leave our homes and join this Dane adventure of yours. We're perfectly fine here in Oakmont and have no need to look for a better place. Moreover, calling us ship Archie is a drock of a Dane idea. It's interesting that they all kind of rejected going, but they all went anyway. Since the day Oakmont was stricken by the flood, fishermen have complained that the prey seems to have vacated all the coastal waters. I have no idea. I have no clue where the drock or the fisk went, said Mr. B. Morgan, a fisherman from Salvation Harbour. We return empty-handed every single time. My voice has changed. Yet those toad-faced scum return with nets loaded up with fisk. This is witchcraft of their underwater kin, I'm telling you. Yeah. The port is ringing with dissatisfaction at the unprecedented advantage that Innsmouthers have in the fishing trade. To what can this success be attributed? The Oakmont Chronicle will investigate. One thing's for sure, something smells fisky. Why are they called fisk and not fish? Is there any particular reason for that? Do you reckon he went diving from his house? I mean, he had a boat, so surely he went diving from the boat, right? Surely? Oh, hello. Just in case you're crazy.
You a local? Can I ask you about this shore?
Live here for 30 years. I'm gonna die here. So, what do you want?
I need to get to the base of that rock off the beach. Now, where's the best place to dive?
So you're going to hell like everyone else. Figures.
What do you mean?
The crew, the Archie. My family, all of them drowned. Something in the mare, it calls to them. It hypnotizes them. So you still want to go?
I just broke into your house. I just emerged from the ceiling and you're just talking to me like it's no big deal.
As if I've got any choice.
Then may I ask you for a favor?
Aww.
Would you put these crosses on my relatives down there? I don't know how else to help their poor souls. If you agree, I'll show you where I used to dive. Before the snub.
Sure thing.
But won't it be difficult to identify your relatives?
It's only been 2 days. Their bodies will not have spoiled.
But there's the fish.
The fish avoid the rock, like anything alive.
I'll help you. Now, give me the crosses and show me where to dive.
Okay, bless you, mister. I have a dive spot on the first floor. Here's a key.
I didn't get your name. What do they call you?
Jimmy Price. Why do you ask?
No reason. Just wanted to know your name.
Oh, Okay.
Bye.
Oh, it's such a weird conversation. Stop making me do this. Right. Dive spot, first floor. This is America. So dive spot, first floor means ground floor. Whether the gold I found was cursed or not, I have enough to start building a ship of my own. I'm calling her Archie. We're leaving this wretched city that even Kay has turned his back on. If anyone finds this, please pray for us. So, my good buddy in there, he lives right by where the monolith emerged, and he started to find loads of gold, right? Because that's what the monolith says. That's the power of this monolith. But it was cursed. Stuff started to go wrong. So he built a ship and decided to rescue his family and get out of Oakmont before things got worse. Unfortunately, they couldn't seem to return to shore when they left, but they also couldn't leave. And the monolith kind of trapped them in the sea, and then his family all went mental and killed themselves. He's had a rough time of it, must be said. He just tried to get his family out of there. Right, so next video, we are going to go diving at the monolith thingamajiggy. And yeah, see what happens. Basically, that's all I got. Okay, I've got to remember, keeping that one. Well, there's no point, right? We can still do... I don't need this one. I don't know at what point we hit the point of no return, but I don't think we've hit it yet, basically. So it's a bit weird that the game kind of suggested that we would. Maybe we have, and I just haven't tried to... I know, I doubt it. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.